Good evening, everybody. My name is Sean Abramowitz, and I am the proud Executive Director of Desert Ensemble Theater. And welcome to Singing with the Desert Stars, Season 3. I'd like to thank Danny Kopelson, who actually ended up bringing this content to us and said this would be great because we want to help raise funds for your scholarship and your internship program. Because that's all why we're here too, right? And listen to some amazing singers. So thank you, Danny. I'd also like to thank some of our sponsors, the General Air Conditioning and Heating, Patrick Summers, Mary Beth, thank you so much. David Hood, George Sellers, thank you so much from the bottom of our heart. They both sponsored our events. Thank you. Also to 849, Willie, thank you. My Little Flower Shop, Gregory. Scott from Bright Rentals, but he is not here. He will be here hopefully soon. Thank you to him. Really, thank you to the Cultural Center. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We could not have done it without you, especially our wine sponsor. Javi, I'm sorry I forgot your company's name, so don't judge me later. Ultimately, folks, we're also here to see amazing, amazing talent. We have 6 amazing community members that are here to lend their voices and their time, energy, help fundraise for our scholarship and internship program. And so really, it's all about them tonight on this stage. So let's give them a round of applause because they need energy from you. I'd also like to thank our board members that are here, Donna Lawton, Jessica Pollard, also we have Deborah Schwartz-Glickman, and of course, Jerome Elliott Moskowitz. Thank you guys. And last but not least, the most important person, I'd like to thank my wife for allowing her to lend me to the theater for all the time I spend here. Trust me, it's a lot and she deserves an award for it. So thank you. But it's not just about me, it's not just about wonderful night song and dance, it's really about the students that we're also here to help raise funds for. Because it's so important in our community that technical theater continue. And what I mean by technical theater, if you've never heard of our program, we teach theater interns, whether it's lighting design, set design, stage management, the works. And then we hope that they go on into the industry and actually use those skills. So your ticket tonight helps pay for that, your donations tonight help pay for that, and you'll hear later on tonight some amazing students that want to be a part of our program. This being said, let's talk about a program. Let's get right into it. Please open your ears, open your hearts, and hopefully open your wallets. And let's get into Sing with the Desert Stars. Our musical director, Stephen Holsey.
Just once in a lifetime, a man has a moment, one wonderful moment, when fate takes his hand. Well, this is my moment, my once in a lifetime, when I can explore a new and exciting land. For once in my lifetime, I feel like a giant, I soar like an eagle, as though I had wings. Oh, this is my moment, my destiny calls me, and though it may be just once in my lifetime, I'm gonna do great things. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stephen Holsey. As though I had wings, for this is my moment, my destiny calls me, and though it may be just once in my lifetime, I'm gonna do great Thank you so much. Welcome to season 3 of Singing with the Desert Stars. We're thrilled to have you with us here tonight. For some on our stage tonight, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. For our star coaches, of course, singing is their lifetime experience. But our contestants, well, they range from people who were active in high school or college musical theater to people who might cut a couple of shots in a karaoke bar and get up and wail a couple of tunes, to people who will only sing in the privacy of a hermetically sealed soundproof room. But what they all bring to us tonight is a shared passion for arts education. And here to help them sound their very best is our phenomenal music director, Mr. Stephen Hulsey. So here's how it works. Our coaches and contestants will each perform one song, and we'll also have a visit from an audience favorite from last year's competition, the very popular Mr. Albert Gonzalez. After each number, they will bask in your earth-shattering applause and cheers. Earth-shattering! That's it. After the final song, we'll turn up the lights and we'll ask you to quickly fill out your ballot and pass it to the end of the aisle. We'll collect them. And our very, very skilled vote tabulators will go to the back and count the ballots. While the votes are being counted, we'll show you a couple of short videos about our internship program. And then we'll announce our raffle winner, our fundraising team winner, and finally, the winner of this year's Singing with the Desert Stars. You will create as much noise and pandemonium as possible, and we'll all head out to our post-show reception. And now, let's meet this year's contestants. In order of appearance, a stylist at Ceylon East with a background in community musical theater. You can also hear him perform with both modern men and a cappella. Tonight, he'll be making it kinky boots, that is. Please welcome Heath Richard. The CEO of the newly reimagined Children's Discovery Museum of the Desert, making a singing comeback tonight after many years. She is going to discuss the pros and cons of cosmetic surgery by way of a chorus line. Please welcome Cindy Burrison. A sought-after interior designer whose work is frequently showcased in Modernism Week. Tonight, he brings us a little 21st century deja vu, courtesy of the musical Groundhog Day. Please welcome Michael David Bork. The CEO of Coachella Valley Economic Partnership and a self-professed singing novice. Tonight, she's going to kick down that door with her signature take on a Jim Morrison classic. Please welcome Laura James. The president of MJ Housing and Services and a dynamic new presence on the Palm Springs cabaret scene. Tonight, he ushers in the Halloween season by getting a little creepy. Please welcome Charlie Brown. And finally, one of the desert's most successful marketing consultants. Tonight, she celebrates the 50th anniversary of the original Broadway Oz musical, The Wiz. Taking us to the Emerald City, please welcome Andrea Carter. Our contestants for 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, please have a seat. So let's get started with our first star coach. He's a Desert Theater League award-winning singer and actor who you've seen at Desert Theatricals, PS Underground, and is now appearing weekly on Wednesdays at PS Air. Please welcome star coach Todd Makovsky.
I've got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret or make me frown. I had strings There are no strings on me. Hi-ho, the merry-o, I'm as happy as can be. I want the world to know nothing ever worries me. I've got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied to anyone. How I love my liberty. There are no strings on me. Why does the gay little dicky bird sing? What puts the zing in a butterfly's wing? What's the reason for the smile of a troubadour? Why does a breeze have a barrel of fun? Even the bee who's a son of a gun, it's just because they're free and stringless, the same as me. I've got no strings, so I have fun, and I'm not tied to anyone. How I love my liberty. There are no strings on me. There are no strings on me. There are no strings on me. Pinocchio. Bobby Darin played Pinocchio. She did. It is my honor to bring up our first contestant, Heath Richard. Heath has lived in the Coachella Valley for 5 years and has been a hairstylist / barber for over 30 years. Growing up, he sounded a bit like Dolly Parton when he sang. So he didn't really start singing until he was 40 years old, when one night he had a few cocktails with a friend who convinced him to do karaoke, and now he is a self-professed karaoke whore. He also sings and often solos with 2 local choruses, Modern Men and Acapello. Here to sing Soul of a Man from the musical Kinky Boots, ladies and gentlemen, Heath Richard.
Bad news, black and loser, a merry-go-round spiraling down. I'm all used up, chafed and chewed up. Who's just screwed up? The same old Charlie hitting the ground. How can I be the soul of a man? Noble and wise, like the soul of a man who lifted me high, like the soul of a man, heroic and true, like the soul of a man that I looked up down. What else could I do? Stupid hubris, no excuses. Blew my fuses. I guess I'm just a ruse in my father's shoes. Not amusing, it's so confusing. This streak of losing, totally brutal and useless. Just how can I be the soul of a man, noble and wise, like the soul of a man? Lifted me high, like the soul of a man, Ladies and gentlemen, Heath Richard. Oh, that was wonderful. Todd, how did our first contestant do?
Well, I'm maybe a little biased, but I think that he is the best contestant that has sung so far tonight.
Ever the diplomat. Heath, I understand that this song has a little bit of a personal meaning for you. You want to share that with us?
Yeah, sure. Well, this is a song about trying something and failing, and then looking inside yourself to find the inspiration to kind of reach beyond and work over the problem that you run into. And I think we can all relate to that for sure, right?
Yeah, we can. Are you glad you tried it here tonight?
I think so.
Well, we're really happy you did. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Heath Richard. Our next star coach joins us for the third consecutive year. She performed in the Broadway company of Evita, has toured extensively in the role of Eliza Doolittle, and is frequently seen in major roles here in the Valley at the CV Rep. And if you missed her CV Rep cabaret show this summer, you missed something truly special. Please welcome Leslie Tenaro.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm going to be singing a song from a Jerry Herman musical, Mac and Mabel. I gotta give my life some sparkle and fizz, and think a thought that is wrapped up in his. The place that I consider paradise is wherever he ain't, wherever he ain't. No more to wither when he's grouchy and gruff, no more to listen to him bellow and bluff. Tomorrow morning I'll be strutting my stuff wherever he ain't, wherever he ain't. Enough of being bullied and lost. Ta-ta, I'll be in and get lost. I walked behind him like a meek little lamb, and had my fill of him, not giving a damn. I'll go to Sydney or Ceylon or Siam, wherever he ain't, wherever he ain't. I'll gladly travel where the hurricanes blow. I'll face the jungle and I'll stomp through the snow, as long as I can pack my baggage and go wherever he ain't, wherever he ain't. It's time for little Nell to rebel. If he's in heaven, I'll go to hell. My little Loveless was a terrible trap, with me behaving like a simmering sap. And so I'm looking for a spot on the map. If he's going north, I'm going south. If he's going back, I'm going forth. Wherever he Thank you so much. I had the greatest time coaching Cindy. She is full, overflowing with positive energy. And she, as Jerome told you, she is the CEO of the Children's Discovery Center. I remember taking my children there when they were young. She also is a mother of 2 boys. She isn't afraid of anything. She'll try anything, which I think is really great. And 2 fun facts about her. She loves yoga, and she was Miss Orange County. Please welcome Cindy Burleson.
All right. So for those in the back, I stole my dance card one time at an audition, and on a scale of 10 for dance, I got 10. For looks, I got 3. Well, dance 10, looks 3, and I'm still on unemployment. dancing for my own enjoyment. That ain't it, kid. That ain't it, kid. Dance 10, looks 3. Is like to die. Left the theater and called the doctor for my appointment to buy tits and ass. Bought myself a fancy hair. Tightened up the derriere. Did the nose with it. All that goes with tits and ass. Had the bingo bongos done. Suddenly I'm getting national tours. Tits and ass won't get you jobs unless they're yours. Didn't cost a fortune either. Didn't hurt my sex life either. Flat and sassy. I would get the strays and losers. Beggars really can't be choosers, but that ain't it, kid. That ain't it, kid. Fix the chassis. How do you do? Life turned into an endless medley of G. It had to be you. Why? Tits and ass. Where the cupboard once was bare. Now you're knocking, someone's there. You have got to make top to bottom hair. It's a gas. Just a dash of silicone. Shake your new maracas and you'll find tits and ass can change your life. They sure changed mine. You guys are all looking at my tits now, huh? Have it all done. Honey, take my word. Grab a cab, come on, see the wizard on Park and 73rd. For tits and ass. Orchestra and balcony. What they want is what you see. Keep the best of you, do the rest of you. Pits or class, I have never seen it fail. Debutante or chorus girl or wife. Tits and ass, yes, tits and ass have changed my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sydney Burson. Leslie, now you've worked on Broadway. Do you think she'd make the cut?
Sure, yes, absolutely.
Definitely make the cut. You told me you were going to go for it, and she did. Switching gears here, do you want to tell our audience a little bit about the Children's Discovery Museum?
One moment, please. So, yes, the Children's Discovery Museum of the Desert is back open. We've been here for 3 decades. We're the only children's museum in the Valley. The really important thing, though, is I know how hard it is to fundraise, so tonight, please give a lot of money to this organization because they're working really, really hard.
Cindy, thank you so much for sharing your talent with us. Leslie, thank you. And just so you know what happened there, between Leslie's song and Cindy, the battery died, which often happens with handheld mics. But we are prepared. We've got loads of batteries up here. Our next star coach starred in the Broadway and national touring company of Mamma Mia, has extensive off-Broadway regional theater and television credits, and since moving here recently to the desert, he's made a splash at CV Rep and David Green's Musical Theater University with much more to come. He is star coach Tim Ewing.
This job is not to be believed, and I cannot believe my luck. I'm at the literary prime of my life, and I'm about to have the time of my life, unless I'm easily deceived. The buddy doesn't tend to sugarcoat his comments, he's alright. All bark, no bite. I've always longed for a chance to be watching a book of my own on the screen. To look up and see stone on the screen would be better than fine. sit with my wife in a crowd as the credits are shown on the screen. In a frame all alone on the screen. It's a screenplay by Stein. For making movies out of books, they say the buddy wrote the book. I can't depend on him to give me some lip, but you can trust a guy who shoots from the hip. Out here where nothing's how it looks, it's hard to disregard a candid stand-up guy who skips a double talk and lets you know exactly what he's thinking about you. And I can beat the odds and meet his demands, though I'm a stranger in the strangest of lands. This mad adventure I've begun is unlike anything I know. It's gonna be a lot of work and lots of fun and pots of Thank you. That's a nod to our very own David Zippel, who wrote the lyrics and won the Tony Award for the show City of Angels. It is my honor to introduce to you Michael Bork. One thing, we've had a chance to get to know each other and become friends, and it's been a real joy. He sang and performed in high school musicals. He then later got a degree in organizational psychology, and after working very, very hard, he became the VP of Human Resources in major corporations around the country in LA, New York, San Francisco. He married his partner, Jerome, and in 2020, if that wasn't enough, he actually started his own interior design firm. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure. He's singing a song from Groundhog Day, Seeing You, Mr. Michael Bork.
Drove out of town, took a right onto a northbound highway. Was it really only yesterday? If I had known what now I know, maybe I would have taken a moment, maybe looked over my shoulder, maybe shed a tear. Now I'm here. A storm blew in, overwhelmed me sometime late this morning. Think I ignored the warning. I spent a lifetime seeking signs, reading lines, trying to forecast the future. Always staying a day ahead. Well, that was the idea. Now I'm here. I thought I'd seen it all, was sure by now I knew this place. I swear that I knew every hair, each line upon your face. I thought the only way to better days was through tomorrow. But I know now that I know now that I know nothing. But I'm here, and I'm fine, and I'm seeing you for the first time. I'm all right, and I'm seeing you for the first time. time. I thought I'd seen it all ashore. I thought I knew everything there was to know. And I was sure, I thought the only way to better days was through tomorrow. But I know now that I know. Yes, I know now that I know. And I'm here, and I'm fine. I'm seeing you for the first time. I'm alright, and I'm seeing you. Yes, I'm seeing you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Bork. Tim, what do you think? Did he see him?
Oh, I'm a proud papa.
Now, just to be clear, Michael's husband is named Jerome. He is the other Jerome.
There's only two.
There's only two in the valley, and I am one, and we are Jerome squared. And he could not be with us tonight. Now, Michael, I think there's an interesting story about when you first sang this song, and it was pretty recently.
Yeah. I actually heard this song for the first time when I saw Groundhog Day in 2017, and it really touched me. And it was about a year into the relationship of my future husband. So when it came time for our wedding, I decided to surprise him in front of everybody and sing this song. And it just meant a lot because, I realized everything I needed was right here.
That's the most beautiful story. Michael Bork, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tim. Okay, well, let's turn that off. We are halfway through. Can you believe it? No. So we're only halfway done, and I already know you're going to have a very, very hard decision when it comes time to voting. But before we continue, we have a special treat. In last year's event, this star contestant brought everyone in the audience to tears with his heartfelt rendition of The Impossible Dream. The co-owner and pastry chef of 849, which for the third year has catered our pre-show reception. I'm very grateful. He is also a tireless volunteer and advocate for many nonprofits right here in his native Coachella Valley. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Albert Gonzalez.
Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? Everybody thinks that I'm popular because I own two of the most fabulous restaurants here in the Coachella Valley. Willie's Modern Fare in Rancho Mirage and 849 in Palm Springs. But I'm just popular because I am. Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I? My tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed, you will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll show you the proper poise when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt and flounce. I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair. Everything that really counts to be popular. I'll help you be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts. You'll be good at sports. Know the slang you've got to know. So let's start, cause you got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've offered to become a palace or an advisor, there's nobody wiser. Not when it comes to popular. I know about popular, and with an assist from me to be who you'll be instead of dreary who you are. Well, were instead of popular. La 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 la. We're gonna make you popular. When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated heads of state or especially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. Haha, they were popular. Please, it's all about popular. It's not about aptitude, it's the way you're viewed. So it's very true to be very, very popular. Oh my God, Jerome, you're so beautiful.
Well, really, Albert, what is it that makes you think you're so popular?
Because I'm performing here at Desert Ensemble Theater.
Fine, just sing the song, okay?
You're welcome. And though you protest your disinterest, I know clandestinely you're gonna grin and bear it, your newfound popularity. La 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 la, you'll be popular, just not as popular as me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Albert Gonzalez.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Albert, last year when you did this competition, you hadn't sung in public for quite a while. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the past year you've been doing a lot more singing.
Yes, the good thing is that I'm doing it for charities. That's a great thing. I used to sing, thank you. I used to sing in the youth group, and when I came out, that was taken from me. Basically, song was taken from me. Wow. And that was a big part of my life. And it just seems that it's it's being introduced into my life, and it's through good causes. And that's why I'm, just grateful that I have the opportunity to do this again.
And we're so grateful for you. Thank you so much, Albert. I know, right? This star coach is a 6-time Desert Star Award winner and may take home 4 more in just a couple of weeks. Whether you've seen her here at DET and the Bebo Brinker Chronicles, or at the McCallum and Cabaret, or in her own Karen Carpenter tribute show, you're probably a fan for life. Please welcome Miss Lizzie Schmeling.
And if it's a tall heels, I don't have to adjust.
Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, still feel you here till the moment I'm gone. You hold me without touch, keep me without shame. I've never
than to drown in your love and not feel your rain. Set me free, leave me be. I don't wanna fall another moment into your gravity. Here I am, and I stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be, drawn to me, all over me. Oh, you loved me 'cause I'm fragile, when I thought that I was strong, but you touched me for a little while, and all my fragile strength is gone. Set me free, leave me be. I don't wanna fall another moment into your gravity. Here I am, and I stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be, drawn to me, and all over me. I live here on my knees as I try to make you see that you're everything I think I need here on the ground. But you're neither friend nor foe, though I can't seem to let you go. The one thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down. Keeping me down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're onto me and all over. Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. I am so excited, different vibe than the last song, but to introduce our next contestant. Not only does she shatter glass ceilings as the CEO of Coachella Valley Economic Partnership, she is also an avid dog lover, same, and avid football fan, so much so that her two dogs are named Bo Jackson and Doug Flutie. And you are about to join the club of her dogs because this is the very first time she has ever sung live. Ever.
Wow.
She only sings in front of her dogs. So it is my humble honor, and I'm so excited. Please welcome Miss Laura James.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down.
When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange, sing with me. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Laura James.
I didn't throw up on myself.
You didn't. Wasn't that fabulous?
I don't know, like, I'm sure you guys know how difficult it is for someone who's never sung, let alone sings, occasionally to get up here and do this in front of a full house. Right. And not only do it, but rock it. So, I'm so proud.
Laura gave me permission to share this with you. She came to me 2 weeks ago. We had a little preliminary meeting, and she said, I'm absolutely terrified. I think I might have made a mistake signing up to be in this competition. So you didn't make a mistake, right? You did. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your work with Coachella Valley Economic Leadership? Was that close?
Coachella Valley Economic Partnership. Much like the Children's Discovery Museum, this is our 30th year in existence. If you love seeing me on stage, our Economic Summit is on November 19th, just saying. Buy tickets online at cbet.com. But, our mission is to elevate the economy of the Coachella Valley, and one of the pieces of that work is keeping people here, keeping our young people here in good jobs, and so that's why I was so excited to do this program, to help keep our young people here in jobs that mean something to them because of the scholarships and internships.
Well, we're just so happy you joined us, Laura. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. A powerhouse, highly versatile vocalist who has performed all over the country. He's one of the desert's most sought-after entertainers, and a 6-time Desert Star Award winner. He's also an amazing actor, as you saw in his magnificent performance in our production of Kafka's Joke last year. Now appearing weekly at Michael Holmes' Purple Room, please give it up for Charles Herrera.
Hello. Tierra soñada por mí, mi cantor se vuelve gitana cuando es para ti. Mi cantor hecho de fantasía, mi cantor flor de melancolía, que yo te vengo Granada, tierra ensangrentada en tardes de toros. Mujer que conserva el embrujo de los ojos moros. De sueño rebelde y gitana cubierta de flores. Beso tu boca de grana, jugosa manzana, que lleno de
amores. Granada, manola cantada en coplas preciosas. No tengo otra cosa que darte que un ramo de rosas. De rosas de suave fragancia que le dieron marco a la Virgen morena. Granada, tu tierra está llena de lindas mujeres, de sangre y de sol. De suave fragancia que le dieron marco a la Virgen morena. Granada, tu tierra está llena de lindas mujeres, de sangre. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was the German national anthem. I am so excited about this new friend that I have. I first became aware of him when he was a guest vocalist at Jerome Elliott's show upstairs in the VIP room. And I was just blown away. And he has also just premiered his cabaret show at Oscars just recently. It's its first time ever doing a cabaret. And it was fabulous, sold out. It was twice sold out, I'm sure, right? And he was just phenomenal. And it was musical directed by Michael Orland, who you probably know from American Idol. So there is one bit of trivia, and I had to write it down because I'm, well. He was the season 5 champion on Hollywood Squares for 5 consecutive game wins. Wow. And he advanced to the Tournament of Champions, and he was named the favorite contestant of the season. Wow. So please welcome the subtle and understated Charlie Brown. When you were here before, I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here, no. Well, I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body.
and I want a perfect soul. But I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo, and what the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here, no, no, no. He's running out, he's running. He's a run, 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 don't care if you're happy. Whatever you want. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Brown. What do you think, Charles? You've got some competition now.
No competition. I'm bringing him up and singing with me. Thank you.
Charlie, now that sold out show that you did at Oscars, which was your very first cabaret show, it was sold out, but how many people were there?
Over 200.
Yeah.
And that was a record-breaking show at Oscars. And when you did that show, how long had you lived here in the Palm Springs?
Not even a year.
Can you imagine that, being here for a year and attracting 200 people to see your show? I want to know a little bit about your other life with MJ Housing Services.
So I'm president of a company that provides affordable housing to low-income seniors and families. We are in 12 states. We service over 30,000 seniors and families. We provide social services. We have a community here in Palm Springs at Palm Springs Point near the airport. And then we also have one in Indio Gardens. So we provide everything from wellness to everything, all sorts of social services. So I love my job. It's very passionate and love giving back to the community.
And it's wonderful work. And you're often in 12 states at the same time because I follow your travel. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Brown. Last year, our final star coach brought down the house as a star contestant in this very event with her blazing rendition of Everything's Coming Up Roses. Since then, you've seen her as the witty Mrs. Hudson right here in Sherlock Holmes Confidential and popping up practically everywhere as an actress, singer, and ardent chronicler of the local art scene. Please welcome Barbara Kerr.
a chance to be in a show. Gee, I'd like to be on some marquee, all twinkling lights, a spark to pierce the dark from Battery Park to Washington Heights. Someday, maybe, all my dreams will be repaid. Heck, I'd even play the maid to be in a show. Say, Mr. Producer, yeah, I'm talking to you, sir. I don't need a lot, only what I got, plus a tube of grease paint and a full of spot. Broadway, baby, slaving at the 5 and 10, dreaming of that great day when I'll be in a show. Broadway, baby, making rounds all afternoon, eating at a greasy spoon to save on my dough. And my tiny flat, there's just my cat, a bed and a chair. Still, I'll stick it till I'm on a bill all over Times Square. Someday, maybe, if I stick it long enough, I might get to strut my stuff, working for a nice man like a boss who can throw Weissman in a great big Broadway show. Thank you. Did you know when Andrea Carter was 21, she filmed a musical variety show with other performers from around the country called Fred Waring's U.S. Chorus, which aired nationwide on public television? Now that you know that, from now on, whenever you're traveling on Fred Waring Drive, I know you will think of Andrea. Long before the musical Wicked took us to the Emerald City to meet the young Elphaba and Galinda, very popular. Another award-winning Broadway musical allowed us to accompany Dorothy on her journey to the magical land of Oz. For many of us, it was the first time we had seen a different version of the story we first saw in the classic and much-loved film. In The Wiz, as Dorothy nears the end of her journey, she realizes that her time in Oz has taught her many things, but she still wants to return to her family. Please welcome now Andrea Carter as she shares this beautiful soaring ballad reminding us of the power of home. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home, I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. Wind that makes the tall trees bend into leaning. Suddenly the snowflakes that fall have a meaning, sprinkling the sea makes it all clean. There's a chance that I can go back now that
Electronics, sorry. Live theater, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
So sorry, everybody.
All right.
So, while we're waiting for Stephen's piano to boot up, I'd like to tell you a little bit about our 14th season coming up at Desert Ensemble Theater. We're calling it Icons, and it's all about the iconic playwrights of the last half century or so. We're known for doing new and interesting work. We've done a lot of world premieres and new and recent works, but this year we're doing a throwback to those playwrights who might have inspired the playwrights of today. Stephen, are we there yet? No. Are we getting there? It looks like it's rebooting. It's like the days when we had AOL and you had to have dial-up. Oh my God, do you remember what that was like? That was... So, anyway, our season is called Icons, and we're opening with Joe Orton's Loot from 1965. Joe Orton was the bad boy of British theater. It's an absolutely crazy play about two guys who rob a bank, hide the money in the coffin of one of their recently deceased mother, and that is just page one. And so things develop in a very, very interesting way. Keep going? Okay. And then, coming in January, and he's here tonight, we have the marvelous Mr. Chuck Yates as Truman Capote in a show that he did for his own theater company, Coyote Stageworks, quite a while back, called True. And it was critically acclaimed. He won practically every award that one can. We have the piano! Come see Chuck Yates in True. Andrea, you're going to do a redo from the start.
No, not from the start. We've got a plan.
You have a plan? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrea Carter.
Maybe there's a chance that I can go back now that I have some direction. Would sure be nice to be back home, back where there's love and affection. And just maybe I can convince time to slow up, giving me enough chance in my life to grow up. Time be my friend. Let me start again.
You handled that situation like a pro. Most people would know, right?
She not only brought us home, she brought down the house. Thank you! Yeah.
So, how was that for you?
really
That
hard.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it? There's a drink waiting for you outside.
Mental mess going on.
I know music has taken you many places in your life. Like where?
Well, when I was in college, I was with a touring group, a college choir, that we were able to sing and perform in Moscow and Prague and St. Petersburg and Warsaw, Poland, and I got to see the world and do some things like that when I was younger, so it was a good time.
It was probably a better time than you had while the mic went out, right?
Well, everybody rolled with it, it was fine.
And we did. Andrea, thank you so much for being so gracious. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrea Carter. Okay, so that happened. And that, ladies and gentlemen, ends the competition phase of tonight's event. Please give another round of applause to our amazing coaches and contestants. We're now going to turn the house lights up so you can mark your ballots and pass them to the end of your row where our volunteers will collect them. So here come the house lights. Get out those ballots and pens. Please choose your favorite. I know it's going to be hard for some of you, but the sooner you do it, the sooner we'll get on with the show. Thank you.
Can I borrow your help, Chad? You're gonna collect all the ballots?
Yes, Heath Richard. Cindy Burrison. Michael Bork. Laura James. Charlie Brown. And Andrea Carter.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Are they ready?
I think they're ready.
Are they ready?
I hope so.
I mean, I hope you guys are ready like spaghetti because we're ready.
Okay, so we have a little business to take care of. We ask all of you who purchased a raffle ticket to please turn on your mobile phones, which is not usually what we do in the theater, but we're about to text the winner of the raffle, and one of you is going to stand up and shout, "I won."
Did you really? Oh.
I liked that.
I'd expect. Never mind.
We may have to wait for some mobile phones to be booted up.
Did you?
And I think we're just waiting on the Are we ready? 2 seconds?
2 seconds?
2 seconds, please.
The raffle winner has been texted.
Raffle winner, please check your phones. Check your phones. You won?
We will see us at the reception afterwards, and we will deliver your raffle package. Thank you so much. Okay. And silent auction bidders, you will receive a text or an email with the payment instructions for your item. Now, before announcing our winners, please give another round of applause to our marvelous music director, Mr. Stephen Halsey. We'd also like to thank tonight's event sponsors, and all of you who have supported the event. Please give yourselves a warm round of applause. And coaches, can I have you on stage, please? And the coaches come down to the stage, and can the contestants please step forward? And coaches, we'll put 3 of you over here and 3 of you over here in nice little nooks and crannies. This group will split this way.
It's a large stage. We can all fit.
We can. Okay, first we're going to announce the team that raised the most funds for our fundraising drive. And Sean, I'm going to let you do the honor.
Drum roll, please. The fundraising team, Michael Bork and Tim Ewing. They raised a total of $2,794, and he won 6 cents. 6 cents. Round of applause. But all of our teams have raised a ton of money. Thank you all for supporting this program. We're going to take you one more photo in the photo. Cindy's hiding. She's
Thank
like,
you, gentlemen, and thank you all for working so hard over the past few weeks to meet this goal. Thank you, Sean. So each of you is a winner in our eyes tonight. You all hit it out of the park. We thank you and your star coaches for all the time and effort that you put into this. So, please dim the lights. And the winner of Singing with the Desert Stars 2024 is Andrea Carter. And this year we also have a trophy for the winning coach.
Round of applause for Tessa.
So Andrea Carter, you just won Singing with the Desert Stars. What are you going to do?
Disneyland, of course!
Congratulations. Congratulations. And thank you all so much for coming out and supporting our program. If you or someone you know would like to be on this stage next year, please see us at the reception outside. And now we're going to bid you a wonderful night. Please join us for coffee and cupcakes outside.
And champagne, that's what I'm
And champagne, yeah, well, I'm going for one of those myself. Again, thank you everyone. Have a wonderful evening.